Hello everyone, how are you all doing? Fine? Me too. So, as the month of December approaches, there is a festivity in the air. You know what I am talking about? Yes, it's the festival of Christmas. So, this time also, I have a brand new story to narrate to you all. So, sit back and enjoy the story. So let's begin with our story today. I am Jyoti Matange and I am going to narrate a lovely new brand Christmas story. So children, when we think of Christmas, what do we visualize? We see, when we peep out of our window, we expect to see snow, ground covered with snow, white sheet of snow, mountains, hills, all covered with snow, huts, buildings, houses, everything covered with snow. Coniferous trees, Christmas trees as we call them. And that's the scene we visualize. But children, is Christmas only celebrated in the cold countries? No, it's celebrated all over the world, and so it's done in India too. So my story comes from the state of Kerala. And what do we see there? Greenery. As you look out of your window, if you go to the smaller places in Kerala, you will see greenery and greenery everywhere. So this story comes from a small place. It's not a city. So it's a small house where father, Francis, mother, Trasamma, and their two children, Molly and Bobbin, they lived there. So as Christmas approached, the children were pestering their mother. The daughter, Molly, she said, "Mama, you had promised a new pink dress for Christmas. Do you remember that?" Mama said, "Yes, darling, but this year, see, there's been less work because of the pandemic. We haven't been able to earn much. So let's keep it a low-key Christmas this year. As long as we have love for each other, that's what it matters." She says, "I'll wash that pretty you have a yellow colored dress. We'll wash that, we'll iron that, and it'll become a new dress. Don't you think so?" And somehow she pacified her. The brother, Bobbin, he was pestering his dad. "Daddy, our old lights are all worn out. None of them twinkle also. Half of them don't even light up. So, oh no, we're going to buy a new one. See, you promised last year." Dad said, "Listen, Bobbin, this year, uncle next door, he's very good at electrical works. Go to him, he'll repair your lights for you. And we'll make a big star, a paper star." They call them, children, Nakshatram. And it's put on the tallest tree possible near their house, so that people from a long distance can see that yes, there is a house and Christmas is being celebrated there. So children, just as the family sat for dinner, there came a call on Francis' mobile. The three of them were trying to figure out who the person could be by looking at his expression. He was happy, he was sad, he was worried, he was apprehensive. But well, as the call ended, Francis announced, "Children, we are having your aunt Mariamma for Christmas tomorrow. She's going to celebrate Christmas with us." Trasamma, who was listening, she said, "Francis, we've never heard of this cousin of yours." Francis said, "Tracy, actually, I don't remember either. But she says, when we were small, we used to play together as children. So maybe I have forgotten, but that's not so important. The thing is, she's arriving and we're going to do our best." So the family starts preparing. What can they do the next day? They slept off. The children went to bed early, excited who the guest is going to be. Next day, early morning, there's a knock at the door. And Aunt Mariamma arrives. And she comes in and as she walks in, energy flows into the room as if she's brought in happiness, joy with them. She says, "Hello everyone and good morning. A very Merry Christmas." Molly and Bobbin, grown up, Molly, look what I got for you, your pink dress that you wanted. She opens her bag and she says, Bobbin, you wanted the string of lights. Here they are. You don't need to wait to go and get them repaired. See, these are good ones. I brought them for you. Francis, I have a shirt for you. Tressie, I have a beautiful sari for you. So saying, she gives the gifts to all of them. Says, Tressie, I'm very sorry I couldn't cook anything, but we'll cook here. Roasted eggs. They made plum cake and vatayapam. The dishes were beautiful. They all had a lovely meal. And as the day came to an end, children were tired, so they went off to bed early. Mariam also said, I would love to leave because I have important work tomorrow. So saying, she bid goodbye to them and left. Tressie realized, Francis, she's forgotten her shawl on the sofa. Why don't you run and give it to her? She will need it since she is traveling by bus. Francis moved out of the house, went to the bus station to check out if anybody had traveled, anybody had bought a ticket. At the ticket counter, the people said, No, sir, we haven't had any lady coming and buying any tickets. In fact, people are very tired after Christmas. They must be sleeping and resting. Francis was shocked. He came back, told Tressie, I went out but I couldn't find her. I went to the bus station also. Tressie was amused. She put her arm round Francis and says, Francis, I know who she was. She was an angel sent by God. Children, you must be wondering who she was. Was she an angel or was she a kind woman come to help them out and make their Christmas special? Well, children, angels don't come down with wings. They could be people like us who come and help us and make our day happy for us. I think and I want to believe she was an angel. So children, Merry Christmas. Enjoy your Christmas and a Happy New Year that's coming up. Happy 2022.
Twinkling colorful lights everywhere, sounds of carols stream through the air. The day is filled with fun and cheer. Oh, it's Christmas today.
There are gifts below the Christmas tree and kids playing happily.
There are gifts below the Christmas tree. There are kids playing happily. There's joy